So when I first started out, I thought all research was sitting in a lab, pipetting away like I did in biochemistry lab when I was an undergrad. But in reality, that's not necessarily what it is. And a little disclaimer, all research is tedious, whether you want to go to the clinical route or whether you want to go to the wet lab route. But I want to talk about the difference between wet lab research and clinical research. Now, my friend Zach Conley is a wet lab researcher. He has his PhD in biochemistry and studies prostate cancer. He's the one who runs tests in the lab. He's the one that you see, does all this forensic analysis and is in a lab all day. Now, I knew I would freaking hate that. I know that's not my kind of deal. I like to, interact with people, not that you're not interacting with people in your lab, but I just couldn't imagine sitting in a lab all day and finding that fulfilling. Sorry, Zach. So what I do is I'm in clinical research. So I track patient data. So in my own research, what I do is I see how the stem cells can heal in different conditions that we treat. So I track pain, functionality, improvement, quality of life, all of those variables, and it all has to do with patient interaction. And that's why the research I do is very fulfilling to me, is when a patient comes into our office, I could talk to them about the research, talk to them about the science behind the procedure, and have them more educated so they can decide what's the best option for their health in addition to the physician's recommendation. So that's clinical research, and that's why clinical research is something that I want to pursue in the future, and is something that makes me very happy right now, is because I get to interact with patients on a day-to-day basis. Now, not all clinical research is like that. Again, it is tedious. I am in an office analyzing data, tracking data, and it's just, it can be annoying sometimes, but you have to understand that comes with the territory. If you're going to make great discoveries, you're not going to just like one day just come up with something. It takes a lot of hard work, regardless of which route you do. So I know a lot of students don't necessarily have the opportunities to do clinical research, but some things you can do is do data analysis at hospitals, get involved in a clinical trial. Again, all you have to do is reach out. It's just finding an opportunity that you're passionate about. So let me know down in the comment sections what kind of research you're interested in, whether you rather go the Zach route or the Brent route.